Hey there, Joe Onisick back again with another video on mindset staging. This time I'm going to specifically talk about the most powerful technique I use to set my mindset for any given situation I need to be in. When looking at mindset staging or triggering a memory, there are a few techniques that can help you instantly trigger a specific memory, mood, or feeling. The most powerful of these is going to be smell, but smell requires very specific smells, and smells are hard to control. But think about that idea of walking in and smelling baking cookies or a pie or whatever it is, that smell that you know that resonates with warmth and comfort and happiness, and you'll get a picture of the idea of how powerful smell can be. Just below smell is the sense of touch. Tactile sensations have an amazingly powerful way of triggering memories and triggering mindsets. And tactile sensations or touch are much easier to control and own than smell. When you're looking to trigger a mindset, touch is a very powerful tool to use. So what you want to do is have available something you can touch to set and use as a programming technique for a mindset.
It's called inception. One simple idea that changed everything.
In my particular case, I use a challenge coin. It's about 1.5 inches in diameter, and I can keep it in my pocket at all times. My particular challenge coins have a few different surfaces, a few different aspects to them that have a different touch sensation. So with this particular coin, I can use three different touch areas to trigger 3 different mindsets.
Choose to reject, which is why we need to plant it deep in his subconscious. The subconscious is motivated by emotion, right? Not reason. We need to find a way to translate this into an emotional concept.
On my coin, the first touch area is one of my personal slogans. And this slogan's not for everyone, but it works for me. The slogan is "No fucks given." This is my reminder that I only need to worry about the things that serve me, the people that are beneficial in my life, the actions that are beneficial to my goals. I only need to worry about the things that are serving me, and I can give no fucks about the rest of it. If somebody doesn't like what I'm doing, if something's getting in my way, if somebody cuts me off in traffic, I give no fucks about it. There are a lot of other ways to phrase this that may work for you. Hakuna Matatta, no worries, whatever you want. But this is the slogan that works for me. Pick one that's powerful to you. Pick one that helps trigger you. Now, that slogan on this coin is a raised edge. So the text has a nice rough texture that my thumb can run over. I can reach in my pocket. I can rub that slogan, and it's a reminder to me, don't sweat this. Don't sweat that little thing. Don't worry about the small stuff. And I rub that when I'm feeling anxious, when something bugs me, when something worries me, and it helps to calm me back down and remind me to focus on what matters to me and not worry about anything that might matter to those around me. That is an extremely powerful tool for me, and I keep this coin in my pocket at all times for that reason alone. The second thing on this coin is on the flip side. On the back of my coin, I have my Define the Cloud logo, which is a big cloud. This cloud is very smooth, raised edge, but a very large, smooth surface, a different tactile sensation from the other side. So whenever I'm feeling happy, whenever I'm feeling calm, whenever things are just going my way, I remember to reach in my pocket and rub that smooth surface. I rub that smooth surface, programming my brain to treat that feeling of that smooth surface with that sense of calm and happiness. After several days or weeks of doing this, I can now reach into my pocket when I'm feeling anxious, when I'm feeling nervous, when I need to recenter just a little bit, and I can rub that surface, and it helps instantly trigger my brain right back to the calm I want to have. Now, this feeling of touch has been around for a long, long time. Much longer than you would think. Things like worry stones, prayer beads, rosary beads have all been used as a tactile sensation to help invoke a sense of calm, of serenity, of peace, or other. So this is not a new technique, and there's a lot of science on the power of touch. Go spend some time researching it because it will help you change the way you frame your mindset. The last thing I have on this coin is a rough edge around the outside. So the coin is cut with a nice tactile rough edge, and that edge is my trigger for things I need to nail, like an interview, a presentation, a negotiation, or a sale. When I'm preparing for that event that I need to go make sure I'm gonna nail it, I'm rubbing the rough edge of this coin, and that specific sensation is programming my brain to associate all of that preparation, all of that work with that feeling. So now before I walk into that interview, during that interview, before a presentation, before a test, whatever it may be, I can rub that edge again, instantly bringing my mind right back to the moments when I was preparing, when my brain had all the information, had everything I needed to know to be able to get that frame of mind back quickly. So my coin has these 3 different purposes. And if you want my coin, I have the ones with my slogan on them available in my merchandise store. I also have ones with the slogan, "My Career, My Rules," if you prefer that. But you don't have to buy my coin. Of course, I want you to buy my coin. It supports me building these videos and putting this information out. But you can use literally anything that has a solid and unique touch to it. If you like the beach, go pick up a small seashell that you can have in your pocket. You'll have a smooth interior and a rough exterior. You've got 2 different triggers that you can use to set your mindset for 2 things you're willing to program in. You can literally find anything or buy anything that you want to keep in your pocket. I know people that wear prayer beads as a bracelet around their wrist, and they can pull them off and rub through the beads. I know people that wear necklaces or rings and use the same thing. I, in fact, used to use my own ring, taking it off and rolling it through my fingers. This coin works now for me because it not only has my slogan, but it has 3 surfaces and 3 triggers that work, and I can keep it right here in my pocket. I hope this helps you. Have a great day.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Check the show notes for links to more information and merchandise.